Okay, we are back again. We are on the 8th day, and I know you don't want to hear it, but we're fishing some more. First, we are going to make a couple of notes that I actually made already yesterday. This is all done. So, we need to get 10k, right? For our gold pickaxe. Which we actually already have enough money. So we need to sell all our fish, except our chubs, and sell dress spinners, and our sonar thing. Let's do a comma, and the disc. And that'll be enough for the pickaxe tomorrow, which is really nice, because everything else we do today is just extra money. Because we also need a lot of kale. We need something like 170 kale total. So today we're just gonna... we're not gonna do anything right now, but we need a total of 84 kale. 168 kale total. Which is roughly, I don't know how much. We need 3,010. So let's just do this. Need 43 more kale. Can I do this? Yeah. 3,010 gold. Eventually. Let's just say in a couple days. We don't need to be too specific. And that's it. That's what we're gonna do. We have good luck again, which is crazy. But like, our good luck is hopefully not just like completely front loaded. But we'll see. Like, it feels like all we've been doing is getting good luck lately. And let me put all this stuff back. Wait, we don't want that in here. We're actually going to sell this stuff this morning, which is kind of a weird thing to do, but it's a little out of order, you know? Let's grab what we're going to sell. We said all fish. There's such a low chance of us actually getting, my mouth just made a crazy sound. Level 10 fishing today that it doesn't really matter if we wait, because it's just probably not going to happen. It's possible that it does happen, and you know, it's not a big deal if it does. I'm not going to be upset about it. But we're going to just bank on it not happening. Our community center is a little bit more delayed, than I thought, because of the green bean. And that's not really ideal, you know. I think there was a lobster for sale at the cart yesterday that in retrospect I should have purchased. But, you know, I just didn't do it, so the green bean I think is going to be what slows us down. But we should still be able to get to the desert in time. I think there's really no doubt about that in my mind, at least. Take that with us. Gold bars we don't need to take. We will take all of our ore though, and we are obviously taking this. Potato should be in here. Let me make sure again. This is all for foraging bundle. We have potato, parsnip, cauliflower, and bean ready for our next bundle. We have our bars, and oh, you know what? We're missing a tier, which is fine. We can get that pretty quickly. And then we need $42,500. That's the one that's like a little bit far-fetched right now. I'm gonna bring this axe just in case I need to clear the way. Is there anything else I had to do this morning? I don't think so. I hope not, at least. I'm just gonna clear like a little bit of this trash. There's not much of it. I just don't want to get stuck. That is worst case scenario, where like we have a good day planned and we get stuck trying to leave. Ooh, what is this? Gain 1 defense. Oh, that's a funny book. Jack be nimble, Jack be thick. That's okay, whatever, man. It's funny because my name's Jack, but anyway, we'll just ignore that. I'm gonna grab some of this forage. I feel like we're not doing so hot on our forage experience right now. We might need to look into making some seeds at some point to try and catch it up, because it feels like we're a little more behind than we should be. I'm not actually sure if that's true. That's, it's the situation I feel like we're in. We'll do 1 gold to start, and we'll roll. I have been getting good tips lately. Like a lot of tips. But the problem is I'm so far ahead, I can't enact the tips until it's a little bit too late, right? And, like bubbles, for example. I didn't know bubbles had a sprinkler style radius. I thought you pretty much had to hit the exact sprinkler or the exact bubble. So I don't know if that's new or if I've just never known it. It's possible I've just never known. And then we will head back. I guess we can head back whenever we want today. We can pass out again. The problem is if we don't level up, we'll be sluggish in the morning. So maybe we'll skip that. We could do a little community center run, but it's just not worth it until we have everything all at once. Because otherwise we have to make another trip, and that's, I don't know, not the best use of time. But hopefully we get a lot of largemouth bass today. Should look into, well, it's too late now, but I do want to check just for fun. How much does it cost to make this bait thing? How come I can't get to it? There we go. Oh, coral and sea urchin. So I don't intend on getting that bridge unlocked until I absolutely have to. So that's just kind of out of reach for now, because I'd have to spend all the time chopping down trees, which I don't want to do. And then I'd burn all that wood just to fix a bridge for 2 items, which I do eventually need for the community center, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. There's like a lot of math I suppose you'd have to do to figure out if it was worth the time. Let's catch some fish. I mean, we're already catching tons of fish, but what I really want are those treasure chests. I can't remember how much these are worth. I can look that up. I have a laptop pulled up next to me now, so it's a little bit easier for me to pull stuff up as I fish. Because previously I was just, I did not get perfect, but I almost lost the chest. It's a lot easier than using my phone. That's for sure. Large M. These are worth, $2.50 a pop if I get them perfect. So that's good money. That 42.5 is going to be a little tough to get. Might have to do the elevator diamond mining. I think that's going to be, as annoying as it is to do and to watch, I think it's going to be in my best interest to do it. Because I can mass get diamonds on a lucky day. Oops, that's a silly mistake. And then I can also kill dust sprites, potentially at the same time. And by combining those two, we can just make for a pretty efficient money-making and burglar ring attaining. Jeez, man. I cannot get these guys to save my life. I swear these things are harder. And I won't find out until somebody tells me, because this is day 8 and day 2 just came out today, just for your reference. So you know what kind of time, or what kind of, how far I am ahead, basically. Assuming anybody still watches after, 4 days of just fishing. I was looking up again more fish stuff. That's the only downside with trying to look up stuff while I play. Because looking and talking and playing, it's just not going to happen. Oops. Even then, I could barely talk and play. But I do think I'm getting better at it, over time. A good more copper ore. I don't know if I need a bunch of copper ore. I don't feel like I do. I think it's iron ore that you need a ton of, right? You need it for explosive ammo. You need it for sprinklers. Oh, I guess I need the copper for sprinklers. That's not bad. But I need a lot of iron for sprinklers. Because I'll need... I guess I can backpedal a little bit to the kale thing. I'm going to do 2 batches of kale, right? And I think of 2 batches of 84 is going to get me where I need. Which means I need 21 sprinklers. Which means I need 21 iron bars and 21 copper bars. And this is by like the 11th or the 12th. Something around there. And that way I'll reach the farming level I need to get quality sprinklers by summertime. And then I can plant my starfruit more efficiently. And that's kind of that game plan, right? Because I briefly went over what my general game plan was. And yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to hopefully get quite a bit of starfruit. I don't know what numbers we're attempting at the moment. I don't remember what I would typically do previously. I mean, it's in the hundreds for sure, but it's just very expensive. I guess I need copper for more furnaces as well. At some point, I may make another, I don't know, 4 furnaces to get 5 brewing simultaneously. Sardine frenzy. That doesn't seem worth my time. Oops. Largemouth bass, man. You are my absolute nemesis. Like a catfish, but not worth money. We'll cook up copper while we hang. Let's do this. I want to be able to look at how many fish I have. Well, I guess we don't need to see gold right now. Sorry, this is a silly thing to do. We don't need our axe in the front view either. Alright, now we'll get actually organized. And then this... I'll put that there and this there. Good deal? Okay. I don't know why I like to do that. It's just nice to see how many fish I'm holding. I wish I knew or had any kind of reference for how close I am to level 10. I still think that's a little bit of a miss. Because I know it's tracked. XP is obviously tracked on the back end. Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to level up. And they added in the ability to see when you level up, which is cool. But I don't know why we don't have like an XP tracker. And again, I know mods do that. That's pretty obvious, you know, but... Bro. I wonder if I'm gonna have like... Oh, there's bubbles up there. Still have 300 bait. I think I overbought bait by like 120. Just with the sheer amount of like deluxe bait we get and regular bait, it doesn't seem like we needed... Oh my goodness. It doesn't seem like we needed much at all. Largemouth, you are the worst. Anyway, I used to be so much better at fishing. When I was playing a lot more often. Because I have like, what, 1,300 hours in this game or something crazy. And that doesn't even... I realize that doesn't include all the resets. I don't think. Maybe it does. It probably does because Steam doesn't like... It just logs how long you're playing, right? And I played a lot. The only game I've played more than this, and I think I've mentioned this before, is WoW. In World of Warcraft, I probably played... Geez, by the time I stopped playing that game, I probably had like 2 years played, which I know is extreme. I know people have way worse than that, but I guess for a game, I played like since 2005. And again, like, take that number with a grain of salt because you leave that game on a lot. Like there'll be times when you leave the game on for like days waiting for the time lost Drake or something like that. Not that you probably don't know what that is. So I mean, it's not all played time, but I mean, a good chunk of it is. Like that is a lot of time lost to a game. Pretty nuts. But I enjoyed it. You know, I had a good time. I never didn't like ruin my life. That's the other thing. Like I've never had a problem balancing like games and being a successful individual. At least by some metric, you know. Success isn't exactly like easy to define, you know. Or it doesn't have the same definition for everybody, I should say. As long as you're happy, I guess that's success. And, you know, whatever. I don't know why I'm going down this rabbit hole, but I am. I think because I'm bored of fishing. And it's not even that. I guess it's a hard... Bored is maybe the wrong word because... I still like... Oh, I can't believe I lost it. I still like it. And it's still entertaining, you know? But it is a lot of the same thing. Oh, jeez, dude. Why do you do this to me, fish? Yeah, I'm really convinced that they made largemouth harder. Nobody can convince me otherwise at this point. I'm just going to use... Oh, I can't use it yet. That's right. Because I need the other rod. The iridium rod. I don't know if I'll ever have that. I completely spaced that was a thing. Oops, I almost missed the chest. This feels like a diamond and iridium band chest for sure. No, it's not. Let's put some stuff away. Stuff we don't really need. And then deluxe bait, I guess we'll just use it. There's no reason not to. It might be some time before we see catfish again. Just with rain and, you know, how the schedules generally work. But, you know, if we do, ideally we would have deluxe bait, but I wasn't having too much trouble catching them. So, I think it's okay. Oh yeah, man, we have tons of fish for the mines. We have tons of food. We're like... There's bubbles over there. I think we're in a good spot. Oh, I should catch that. Yeah, I feel like we're in a good spot. We might be a little low on money. That's okay. We don't expect our first min-max run in many... Oh, there's a diamond. In many years to be perfectly successful. So... Or perfectly not successful, because I just changed the definition in my mind of that word. We just don't expect it to be perfect. We're going to have a little bit of issues here and there. And yeah, the only thing I could do better at the moment is like Joja. If I went Joja route, I could probably be in the desert a little bit earlier. I mean, it's more money that I would need. Ooh, that was a nice... I like perfectly timed dropping the bar to the bottom. Come on, something. Is that the last of my bait? No, I got one more. Let's get something tight as heck. Is this a largemouth or a chub? A chub, I think. No, largemouth. See, that was like a weird largemouth. They're just kind of random. Whoops. One moment here. And okay, cool. Why? Okay, I'm like trying to cast with a fish in my hand, and it wasn't working. Maybe I'll do a couple of these today. I'm in the mood to play games. It's kind of not super nice outside yet until later, and I don't really have much going on this morning. It's been a long week, and so it feels good to just kind of sit around and do nothing. You know, nothing productive at least. I do have some garden stuff to do once the snow melts. But I have plenty of time for that, I think. It's not like there's no like strict timeline with the garden right now. The only thing we have to do is wait a month to plant everything. And you know, that's like, you can't do anything about that. You can't speed time up, you know. Everything's transplanted. It's just a matter of like watering right now. And the watering is the tough thing. It just takes a lot of time, you know. Watering different trays of plants. I've always thought it was odd that he's smoking, right? It's obvious that he's smoking. But I assume this game has like an E rating, right? It's very rare to see any tobacco use in a game. Especially like anymore, because you barely see anybody uses like tobacco at all in general. Like I can't think of the last time I really saw somebody like smoking a cigarette. Aside from a couple weekends ago. Because some of my friends like to smoke if they're drinking and having a good old time. But you walking down the street, you'll never see anybody with a cigarette. And even like, you know, 20 years ago, I swear you would see that. Well, I don't know, it's been a while. I don't smoke, so I don't really care, honestly. Cool. Pretty slow fish day, I will say. For how good our luck is supposed to be. Not a lot of chests going on. I do need to eat a fish. Because if I get sluggish from overexertion today, and we don't level up, we're going to be in a real rough spot tomorrow. So let's eat a fish while we're thinking about it and actively talking about it. Or we'll eat these, because I don't want to have these in my inventory. Cool. That is plenty of energy, I think. We'll do one more fish for good measure. What are the logistics of fishing up a chest? Like, is it believed that you hook it? Like the fish swallowed a chest? Or is it like stuck to the fish somehow? How do you fish up a treasure chest? Without like a net. That is something I would really like to see. A net. Like a passive fishing net. I can't remember what they're called. But like you fasten them to like a type of pole or a long piece of like a tree, right? And gill net, I think they're called. And the fish like swim through it and get stuck, and then you can reel it in. That would be a cool passive fishing item for Stardew. Because crab pots are neat and everything. But they also have like those fish cages, where it's like a cage inside a cage, and that catches fish because they swim in and they can't swim back out. That would also be cool. Not that this game doesn't need any more stuff. There's plenty of stuff in this thing. But, you know, just what I was thinking about, I guess. I do wonder how much more there is to do with perfection now. That's something I don't really know. Like, I know there's a lot more items, but I don't know what else is really necessary for perfection. Oh, shoot. What is this? Chub. I don't know. I don't know what else is needed. But I'll find out. I don't have a choice. I have to find out. I just want a chest. I want to get a lucky ring. I don't think you can fish up lucky rings, though. I know you can pan up a lucky ring. But there may be, I guess there's potentially new spots to get lucky rings that I don't know about. And I don't even know if that's the best ring anymore. For all I know, there's new rings that are far beyond a lucky ring, you know? I just don't know. I don't know anything. as you already have found out. I'm just kind of winging it. The good news is maybe I can take this chest home today. That would be cool, because then I can have my community center chest like I like to do. And like a seed chest like I also like to do. Just to help me organize. But I don't know, I don't remember how much stuff we have in there. And I don't remember how much I have in my inventory, so. That was an easy fish. Oh, that's level 10 fishing. Wow. So I guess I could have, it's not a huge deal because I had plenty of fish, but I could have waited till tonight to ship my fish. Interesting. So we are ahead of, I think I wanted to get level 10 by tomorrow. And we got it, so we're a little ahead. That's crazy. I guess all those books really do help. I don't know how much XP you actually get from them, but clearly it was enough to make a difference. So, cool. Unfortunately, I won't get that bonus, so I will lose out on a little bit of money there. And I have way too much stuff in here to take it all home. Like I was hoping. So we'll leave back behind our junk again, like we always do. And we need our furnace. So let's grab that. Is there anything else we need? We can leave a seed behind. We'll take that because it's worth more money. We can leave some rocks. We could probably leave a lot of this stuff. This will get sold. We don't need to sell it tonight though, so we're just gonna make our way home. We can take a scenic route because we have some time. And this, even though this route is technically a little bit less efficient, we might stumble across, I don't know what. I guess it doesn't matter because I don't have inventory space. Like a daffodil, but I don't want to throw anything out for that. 3 daffodils I will though. That's a lot. Assuming they're all the same quality. Which of course they're not. And now we have 2 less rocks. 12:50, we have time. Especially because we don't have to do anything. We just have to go home, drop our stuff off. We've already made our sales. I'll probably recalculate money tomorrow just to see what else we need. And then we'll go from there. Fish. These are all extra fish now. And all this row is free. And then I'm going to get everything in here right now, actually. Furnace. I don't have anything to do with the furnace right now. I don't have any coal. And then this. Throw that in there. We got enough for the community center. I don't really have enough time to chop a tree down. So we're going to hold off on that. Oh, you know what I do? Oh, I don't have my pickaxe. So I would like to pick down some of these rocks that are around. And I will grab my tools I need. What do I need? Probably a fishing rod. Let's be realistic here. And we'll do a no axe as we cleared our path. And then we'll probably have to water in the morning. So that's our day. Well, let's do this. Let's check off that. We got that. We got that. That. That's needed. So now, we need to upgrade our axe. Upguard. Not our axe, pick. And we need to, I think we just have to fish more. And we just need a lot of money. It's like 3010 is our next gold goal, Pet the cat and go to bed. And hopefully we have enough money. So we'll do, fish worth 50% more. As tempting as pirate is, I think angler we have to do. And there's our 10 Gs, a little bit over. And we're all set for our upgrade. In 2 days we'll be into the mines. But for 2 days we will be fishing. So I will see you all next time. All right, so we are gonna just do another day today. There's so much fishing that we have to do. Kind of figure we might as well just knock it out, all at once. Or not all at once, but more than one per day until we're, in a better spot. We do have bad luck, finally. And we're given a choice. So we have an easy choice, in my opinion. I don't ever do mushrooms. I always do bats. Mushrooms are technically better, and I know that. But at some point, sometimes the bats are better because you can get different stuff for community center a little bit faster. And because that's a little bit of a prio for us, that's why we did it, I guess. We don't have our bean yet, and we don't have our cauliflower yet. That is okay. The only things we're going to do today, I think, are fish and upgrade this. And I know we brought that up already yesterday. I can't decide if I want to buy some kale. I need 43. I think I can sell these to Pierre. Because basically, as it stands right now, we have around $15,000 in, let's save a couple of those. Carrots I don't think are worth very much. We have around $15,000 in fish. And so everything else is, stuff we might need. I guess we can sell to Clint. We could sell a few emeralds. We don't need the, yeah, let's do this. We're going to sell all this stuff. It's not part of the plan necessarily. But we're going to get those kale seeds so we don't have to make another stop later on in the week. We're going to chop some trees down. We only have like an hour or so to chop trees. But we might as well do it to make use of our time. We don't need anything super special. We just need a little bit more foraging and we need a little bit more wood. Wood is always... Oh man, we're going to have to waste some energy because we don't have our scythe. We really have to get in the habit of scything more often. Every time I tap a button, it's like making a cord rattle against my desk, and it's driving me insane. So we'll do a couple more trees. We'll do this one, and then one more maple. And then that's, it's not ideal. We're a little bit behind on time because we wanted to leave here around 8-ish. But it's not an emergency. Our luck is so bad today. The likelihood of getting a bunch of chests and stuff seems maybe pretty low. We'll grab these seeds too. We don't want them starting more saplings. And then hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. Whoops. Didn't want to do that. What else did I have in here? Cookies. I think I can sell those to Pierre as well. Just need to make sure I have everything else. Because I need what? $3,010? That's not very much. I think I brought way too much stuff. So I mean, any extra money will just buy more kale seeds. So it's really not a huge deal. Let's check. What's convenient is, we're a little late, so we can go to Pierre's early. So we can see how much money we have before we sell stuff. We'll have to come back anyway. But we can kind of control our money a little bit better. We can control our over spending, so to speak. Or overselling, I guess that's a better way to say that. And then we'll fish at the mountain literally all day long. We can't do any smelting. I guess we'll have a little extra money. We can buy some iron ore. That's not a good move though, is it? So we'll upgrade that. And then we'll shop. Let's see. 23. Okay, so we're a little bit over. Let's process 2 geodes just for fun. I would love a frozen tier. That would be cool. No. So we need what, 30, 10? We might as well just crack these and donate them. It's out of our plan again, but I think we're in a good spot to do it. We do one more. That's some coal. Then we'll sell this one. Oh, we can't. I thought he bought geodes. Weird. I don't know why I thought that. But he does buy this. Why did I think he bought geodes? I know you can sell them, but I just assumed Clinton was the one buying them. And I think I already have a tiger's eye. Oh, why did I do that? It's okay. Cool. Now we can make 1 iron bar. Isn't that wonderful? We have our pick upgrading, and we have our fishing about to begin. For some reason, my chair is like really far back. I need to move, and it's hard. I swear this like room is angled, so it's a little bit hard to sit where you want to sit. Junk. Oh, you can't throw it away? I guess I'll just put it, wherever. There. That way it won't really be in our way. But it won't be in our inventory either. And then it's fishing time. There's Alex, everybody's favorite little weirdo who loves football, I guess. I don't know his deal. I don't even think it's called football. It's like they have some kind of fancy name for it. I don't know why I did that. And this went through there. And yeah, we're just gonna fish. And my voice is giving out, so that's cool. I'm not built to talk. I'm just not made to talk. I think we have nothing else to do now. We just need money. The money is gonna be tough. I think we should have way more than we do now. Because let me think. We need 42,000. We just sold a little bit of stuff to take out of the 15,000. But, yeah. We just need a lot of money. Like 30 grand. Whoa. That's like a little bit hard to come by. Whoa, geez, man. That was a surprising perfect. That was so hard. That was a chub. Unreal. Unreal. Then you get carp that just do nothing. Oh, and I lost it. That's crazy. 1 second. Oh, what am I doing? Gosh, sorry. I'm the worst. And I wasted time doing that too. What am I doing, man? I mean, we already have level 10 fishing, so it's like, kind of doesn't matter if we get perfects as much anymore. It's just slightly better quality fish, right? So I'm not too bad. Like that should have been way harder, I feel like. There's just not a lot of other money-making activities I could be doing right now. I'm not playing with legacy RNG, so I cannot do like clay farming stuff. And that was always a really easy way to get a ton of money really fast. And it's definitely like close to cheating, right? Just like diamond farming is, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. I won't be using any exploits, that's for sure. I don't know if there are any or any new ones or anything, but I currently have no plans to do anything sketch. Just the diamond mining to the best of my ability. And fishing to the best of my ability. That's not really an exploit though, by any means. Oops. Not a very good cast. I can't believe we got 10 already. That's crazy. What we do need is some ore. I don't think I have any more copper. But, you know. Whatever. Gold would be ideal. I mean, any chest. If we get one chest today, I'll be happy. I don't know how bad our luck is, because it's like, you know, skull luck, which is about as bad as you get, right? But there's levels, right? So it could be, you know, -1, which is the worst of the worst. Or it could be just like negative 0.5 or something. So there's a pretty big swing. And it maybe is not 0.5, but it's something like that. We'll see. I'm also doing laundry at the moment. And I couldn't tell if I was hearing my dryer do its little song. I'm not used to having a dryer that like, plays music like it does, you know? I wonder, should we pass out tonight? Probably not. I don't know if I have any other plans today. I should check. 'Cause I have other notes, right? Of like what I think I should be doing. And I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna refer to those notes really quick. Because I want to know, like I have notes about whether or not I'll be passing out each day, or like when I need to sell stuff. I'm pretty sure today I can just fish until I go home. I can pass out, but I won't level up. I probably won't pass out. I don't want to use the extra food. I think that's the deal. That is the plan. Hold on one second. Okay. Yeah, I'm just making sure because passing out obviously is like what you want to do because it's most efficient, right? But if you're only going to get a couple $100 in fish, is it really worth it? Or should I like go home and chop trees? That's kind of what I'm in between right now. Chopping trees also could be worth it. Because I'll need a bunch of kegs at some point. And I kind of want to get that started a little bit. I guess it depends on it, like chests, right? If we get, by some miracle, we get like 5 chests, then I'll probably want to keep fishing all night. But if we don't get any chests, small amounts of fish, oh, there's one. It kind of just depends. Because it's really easy to have that like gambler's mentality of like, oh, we got 1 chest, we could probably get 1 more. And then 1 more, you know, so I don't know where I'll land on that yet. We'll use the deluxe bait as we do. I don't think I didn't check the weather. I did check the weather, but I didn't register what it said. I think it said sunny, so there's no catfishing tomorrow. In an ideal world, you know, it rains every day. But that used to involve like a lot of heavy step manipulation. I don't know if you can still do that, but I do know that I'm not going to do it. Because I don't know how many steps I'm at. I don't want to count my steps because it's terrible. And, you know, that's that. So we're just going to hope for good weather. And if we get rain, we get rain. It's not, you know, not the end of the world. The thing about diamond farming, so trying to decide if that every diamond you get is 750, right? So on a good diamond farming day, you can probably get what, 20 or 30 diamonds? Does that seem accurate? And maybe that's, you know, if I do that, if I like promise myself I'm going to, oops, I don't know why I always do that. I wish it told you like as you cast. That would be way cooler. Or as you catch. Because I feel like I'm already casting by the time it warns you you're out of bait. But if I diamond mine, I could probably shave off a little bit of time fishing. Because normally in my min-max path, the diamond mine aspect is not a part of it. But I'm thinking with this run, once we have our pickaxe, we try to make that happen. I just can't decide. Because we'll have our pickaxe on the 11th. And then we need to try to hit the bottom as soon as possible, kind of. So, I don't know, we have like a pretty jam-packed, couple of days coming up. We have, because we still have to do, like, here's the major events, right? We need the 40 grand for the bundle. We need to complete the minecart bundle. We need to complete the, or not complete, but like minecart we are going to do, all of them. But we also need to complete the spring crops and spring foraging bundles. And that all needs to happen relatively soon so that we can actually get the desert bus and use minecarts to be efficient. So, ideally that happens by the 13th. But then the 13th is also, also the festival, right? And, or the dance, I should say. I think it's the dance. But we don't really care about strawberries in this run. We will for perfection, but that's not till next year. So I don't think we need to go there. If we were doing our 1 year perfection, we definitely would need to go there. But because we're not, it doesn't really matter. Because there's also a recipe that we need. Oh, there's some bubbles. I wonder if those are worth going for. They're right there. But I don't know what the quality of the fish are if we go to them. I guess we'll find out. We'll walk. Take 2 steps. I'm sure we'll miss them right away. See, so somebody told me there was like a quality sprinkler thing. It's just, clearly it's not true because I didn't get the bubbles there. Now I'm wondering about that advice. Because I should have been able to get the bubbles there. Because it shows a different animation when you land in the bubbles, right? So I was just outside of it and it didn't give me the animation. Which to me confirms that it doesn't have a sprinkler range. That's a little curious. Yeah, so I'll just hit right on it. It seems like it works just fine. But now I'm wondering about that advice. And we'll see. I'm surprised these are iridium quality though. It doesn't seem like they would be because we're still pretty close to land. But it must be just outside that range. It is nice though, man. It's nice having these bubbles on a bad luck. It kind of balances out a little bit. Even if there are no chests. Oops. There it goes. I wonder if maybe we'll get lucky and we'll have some, like, oh, there's a chest. Some really long bubbles, you know. Maybe they'll last until 2 in the morning. And we will pass out. Oh, we didn't. You know what's funny? I did all that. We definitely can't pass out. There's a frozen tear. Cool. Because I did all that to buy kale, right? And then we didn't go buy kale. So, I guess I'm glad I'm realizing that right now. Instead of when I was passing out. That's a funny little mistake. I'm gonna eat all this stuff. Yeah. Now we're good to go. Yeah, I forgot we were going to buy that. It doesn't matter. I guess I should reiterate because we were getting them early anyway, just for fun. And now we just have a little extra money. It's not like, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world. We just can't pass out. So we'll lose a little bit of time. We'll chop some trees and we'll recover. It is funny though that I went through all that trouble to get as close to 30-10 as I could, only to completely disregard it. It must be frustrating to watch someone make such plans and then watch them deteriorate before your eyes. But that's just me, I guess. I don't think I'm like this in real life. Maybe I am. I usually can like stick to a schedule pretty well. And juggle a lot of different things, you know. Yep. Yep. Just saying yep. Oh, my bubbles are gone. That's probably for the best. It would have pushed me to stay like way too late. So here we are. I think what I'll do, we'll do a couple more casts till maybe 10:30. We'll hack down these pine trees here. And now I'm just kind of fishing in a weird spot, but it's not a huge deal. I would like one more chest. And I know that's greedy on a bad luck day, but it's what I want. Oh, weird. So I wonder, do bubbles elevate your quality as well? I'm curious about that. Because that fish I just caught didn't give me the highest quality. And I thought it would have, so I'm wondering. But I don't know. Chest? Chest? No chest. How many chubs? I'm trying to think of what I can eat. I'll eat some of these gold ones because I'll be chopping some trees, so I need the energy. And then we'll say 1 or 2 more casts. And then maybe I'll drink some water. That's a concept. That might make me feel less like I am dying. Hey, there's more bubbles. Cool. They're too far, but fun idea. Here's the new chest, right? Chest? No. Cool. Alright, let's go chop some trees. And I guess we still can't empty our chest. Never. We'll never be able to empty this chest. Maybe if we trash this clay, I feel like we need at some point. The wood we'll need. Yeah, well, we're getting close to emptying that chest, that's for sure. As long as we're out of here by like 1 a.m., I think we're in good shape. The annoying thing is with chopping these, it's kind of in your best interest to chop the stumps down too. Because otherwise the trees don't grow back. So we'll do that. Also make sure, I hope none of that stuff is seeds. Do I need the seeds? I don't think I need the seeds. I'll be okay without seeds. And we'll make our way back to the farm momentarily. 1 more fish. 1 more stump. And then we'll do some cleanup on the farm. So kind of a light day today, I would say. A very light day. As far as like general progress goes. I guess we could chop those, but I'd rather chop on my farm. Just to get it cleaned up. I don't have my hoe. Those are carrots, right? I don't have inventory anyway. So we should chop this guy down because he's going to be in the way. And then we'll grab that seed as well. Because the last thing I want to do is have like an inconvenient run where I get like stuck because of a tree in my way. And then we'll clean up some of these weeds too. Oh. Is that the wrong chest? No, it was the right chest. I was going to be kind of annoyed with myself if I put stuff in the wrong chest. And do I have any... I don't have enough... Oh, I have enough ore to smelt some copper. I don't really feel like that's the best use of time. So we'll grab that. Axe and a hoe. And then, yeah. Just be nice that I messed up this run so much. What a weird thing to do. I feel like there's not a lot of stuff to chop down that I want to chop. Some acorns here and there, but not a lot of these. I guess there's some major weeds down here. How much energy do I have? 13? I could probably chop a couple of these. And then, yeah, that's it. So, you know, we didn't do a lot today, but it's okay. Are there any other weeds I can take care of that are easy, low-hanging fruit? Not so much. All right, here we go. Just a couple. Just so our farm is a little bit less messy. These rocks are getting a little too close for comfort, but, you know. This is not the right bin. This is. Cool, do we want to do anything else? Do we want to sell anything else? No, we have the money we want. We need to take this out. Put it in here. Could make another chest. I don't think we need another chest though. I think that's a waste of wood. And let's just sort. So we have that bundle. I'm gonna grab 1, 1, 1. We have that bundle. What is the other bundle? 3 bars. I don't remember what it is. Why can I not think of it? Oh, is it the enemies, right? We had to kill a couple enemies to get bad stuff. It's fine. Let's check the weather, make sure I was right. Did I grab the furnace? Yeah, I did. I was like, dude, I think I forgot my furnace. And we'll go to bed. And that's the actual end of the day. And I'll see you later.